Hey everyone, I just finished another book toss. This morning I got up really early and I wanted to just get out and hand out some of the extra brochures that I had lying around. And I've been out for maybe an hour, gave out maybe 3 or 4 cases of books. But I just wanted to share some tips with you so that I always see people asking questions about how the book tosses work and what to do. Basically, I get up really early before like 12 noon, not really, really early, like 6 or 7 o'clock. I used to when I first started because I was afraid of talking to people. So I used to get up super early before I knew everyone else was up and just hand out as many brochures as I could. But now I kind of get up, in middle morning, so like 8 or 9 o'clock to get out. You see, I'm dressed in my Avon Ants Team t-shirt. I've got on shorts and Avon sneakers, nothing special. I try to not look like a bum because I am speaking to people. So I dress it, I kind of dress, I'm not dressed up in like slacks. Sometimes I do, depending on what I'm doing for the day. But today, since I was just going, it's like going to the gym for me. I got my Avon t-shirt on. I have my Avon tote bag with me with some brochures. Now, hang on a second. Let me show you my brochures that I use. So the materials that I use are just a Avon catalog in a clear What's New bag. Old representatives, we call it What's New bags. They're actually the clear plastic bags. You can find them online. They're usually like I think 50 for 80 cents or so. So it's a really great price. I just put them in the bag with my brochure, which is labeled, and a recruiting flyer. Molly Biff has some really good 6 good reasons. I like those because I can print 4 or 5. I think it's 4 to a sheet. And it's cheaper than ordering pre-printed labels, and I just slap those in the bag and I hand those out to people so that if they're interested in the opportunity, they can have that information, but also if they're interested in purchasing, they also just have the brochure. I throw everything in my Avon tote bag. I like the Avon tote bag because while I'm walking around, if people see me, they know that I am with Avon, and they'll ask me for a book or whatever. I've had people ask me what I'm giving out, and I always remember the story about this one guy. He saw me and he was kind of watching me, and I was kind of a little scared because I said, okay, this guy keeps watching me, and he's just standing there. But I walked around the block and I got to his side. And he's like, "What are you giving out? You don't look like the regular book dropping catalog people." So I was like, "Oh, it's Avon." He's like, "Oh, okay, yeah, you look a little different." So that's why I try to just dress it up a little bit, not to come out looking super relaxed. So leave the holy t-shirt and the food stain sweats at home and come out looking halfway decent. I also like to wear the Avon products as usual. I've got my breast cancer awareness sunglasses on. I also have on my Avon sneakers because if I am talking to a person, if they have any questions about Avon, a lot of times they're like, "Oh, well, I don't use the skincare." I'll show them the other things that I have on that are belonging to Avon. The way I like to toss is I want to share a little tip with you. There's an app that I use. It's called Map My Walk. When I first started, I used to print paper maps and highlight my path, but it became a bit of a pain. So my sister recommended that I use this app called Map My Walk. It's definitely on Android. I don't know if it's available on Apple iOS, but you can download it and it tracks where you walked. So it helps me to track where I've gone. If I get a call from a specific area, I know that I've been there before. I just kind of star it or put something there so that I know that I've been in that area and that it was a successful walk. I also like to keep a record of the map because I try to toss an area 3 times in a row. So I do it at least once a month so they, get books consecutively so they know I'm not a one-hit wonder, someone just passing through. They get a couple of brochures so that they know that I'm in the area, that I'm around for more than a month, and that they could call me if they see anything that they need. So the Map My Walk helps me to track where I've been. It also helped me to realize how much time I was spending each time I did a book toss. So I found that I could toss about 240 brochures in about 45 minutes. So depending on what my day was like, I can kind of gauge how many brochures I need or how many I can get done, and just help me track my time a little bit better. The way I toss, I drive because I'm lazy. So I find a spot. I'm in the city, in New York City, so the streets are basically in a grid layout. So I'll stop in the middle of 4 blocks, and I'll kind of just make a circle and loop back to where I began. So I drive, I leapfrog and skip a few blocks so that I can, make a circle, skip a block, make a circle, and it kind of just helps me mentally remember where I am. And then sometimes I'll do the circle, but then I'll do more like a cross. So I'll go down a side street, come back up, go down the other side street. So I end up making like a cross or a plus sign as I go about my walk. And you know, mentally, again, it just helps me remember where I've been and where I've tossed. So I try to keep it easy. Start within your comfort zone. Like I said, I used to go out really early when I was afraid of talking to people, and now I go out a little bit later, and I do try to strike up a conversation with some of the people that I see on the way. And it's good because a lot of times people have questions about specific products. I just finished speaking with the gentleman who was asking if Avon has anything for men, and I told him some of the products we have, and he expressed interest in an aftershave, so I was able to show a couple of good ones to him. So hopefully he'll be placing an order and we will get him the products that he needs. But you know, don't be afraid of going out there. You don't need any special tools or special materials. You don't need to have a t-shirt. You don't need to have an Avon bag. What's most important is that you get your brochures out there, that you're getting out in the community, letting people know that Avon is still around. I can't tell you how many people I run into who say, oh, well, you know, I haven't seen an Avon brochure in years. My Avon lady left my job, etc., etc. You just want to let them know that we're still in business, that we're still here, and that you are the Avon representative in their area, so they can reach out to you if they need anything. And I like to just hit a couple of areas consecutively just so that they know that, you know, I am in the area, I'm nearby. So, you know, sometimes the first pass people won't need anything. By the next month they might say, oh, well, you know, I got this book last time and I didn't get a chance to look through it, let me look through it this time. I mean, I've had people who've called me maybe 6 months after I last tossed the brochure in their neighborhood, and they're like, well, you know, I got this book and I held on to it, but I didn't need anything at the time. Now I need something. So, you know, even if you get out there and you get your brochures out and nobody orders right away, don't get discouraged. Keep going at it, keep trying different areas, keep getting your brochures out, because there are customers out there who are looking for the products and who are looking for a representative, and you want to be that rep for them. So that's basically it. That's how I book toss. You know, get out there, have fun, pick a partner, go out with the kids. So both of you can take a different side of the block. When I first started, me and my mom did that. I went out with my dad once, and I've never handed out brochures so fast in my life. I don't know what he did with them. He was like throwing them really fast, and it was just fun. So, you know, we had a good time, and that's important as well, to get out there, have a good time, and just promote yourself, promote your business, let people know that Avon is still around and that you are the representative for the area. So good luck out there, guys. Let me know your comments if you have any questions or if you have any other ideas to share, and be sure to make videos, take pictures, and let's all see and celebrate in your success. Bye, guys.